Hi ladies, I want to show you how to go from a daytime look to a really quick spur of the moment go out at night look. To start with, this morning I had already I'd put on my foundation and a little concealer, put some brow liner on, mascara of course. I used just a couple of colors in the Addiction Palette 1. I used Elated all over, and then a little bit of the Chipper in above my crease, and that's all I'd done for shadows. And I also had lined my upper lashes with just a little bit of Proper, not a very thick line at all, just just a little. So I just want to show you how easy it is to go update that for your evening look. So to start with, if you use your primer, you probably don't have to touch up your foundation much, but if you need to, that's fine. This is mineral makeup, and it's not going to be cakey or look bad at all. So do that if you need to. Also, I'm going to do just a little bit of highlighting under my eyes because it's nighttime, so just kind of up it a little bit. So to do that, I'm just taking. This is Organza. It's 2 shades lighter than my foundation. So I just make a V under my eyes because that's going to make it a lot easier to blend and look a little more natural. A little bit here on the bridge of my nose, if I can get some out. Okay, we'll put it on my hand because I can't see to get that out. So just put a little bit on the bridge of my nose. A little on my chin right here. You can also put it like right here on your Cupid's bow, and just a little here. So just want to, I think I got a little too much on that. This concealer doesn't take much at all, so be very careful how you do that. Get this blended out just a second. You also use our concealer brush. Let's see, do I have that in there? Yes, concealer brush, and take it and help blend that in. Told you, if you want to conceal, you just go the same shade as your foundation, but if you're wanting to highlight, go a shade 1 to 3 shades lighter, depending on how much highlight you want. So got that. Make sure it's all blended. Okay, and next I will we'll go back with palette 1 since that is what we used. I'll grab a deluxe brush and probably go with some brassy. I'll put some brassy on my lid. Let's brighten things up a little bit because we're going out. Okay, remember, just pat that on. It's always nice to have a spur of the moment surprise, something to do, but you don't want to have to take the time to completely redo your makeup. And with ours, it's a mineral makeup, so you don't have to. It's not going to be cakey. You can layer it. So next I will go with, let's go with Zealous. This one here on the end, above the crease and in the outer V. Try that. So I've showed you how to do this, so we're just going to do it really quickly. Going to give you just a little more dramatic look than your casual daytime look. You can see a difference. You could also have used Forthright if you didn't want the shimmer out of palette 1. A little bit more. Remember, it's easier to add more than take it away. So start with a little bit. Okay. Just put a little more above the crease here. All right. We already had some chipper there, so we don't really need any more of that, but I will take another deluxe brush because I didn't bring my angled brush I usually blend with, and get a little more of the elated here and just kind of blend all that out. Okay, next I am going to take my liner shader brush here and use the shader end and put a little bit of the Sincere here as a highlight under my brow bone. Okay, there we go. Already got a little more dramatic eyes going on. Next, since I only use the pencil for my brows, I'm just going to take some of the gel, add a little of that. Okay, almost done with the eyes. I told you I had used a little bit of Proper to line my upper lashes. I think for tonight I'm going to use, let's see, what did I bring? You could either go with black, the Perfect, or I think I'm actually going to go with Prosperous and add a little splash of green on top of that. So I'll just line those, and I'll probably, I'll line it a little thicker. If you can see, I just made a thin line this morning. So I'll just add this right on top. And made my line just a little thicker. Okay, and for under, just to make it a little smokier looking, I will take the liner end of the liner shader brush and I'll go back in with some Zealous for my lower lashes. Kind of smudge that a little bit. Okay, I put a couple of coats of mascara on, so I'm probably not going to add another coat. You can if you want to. I'm just kind of straightening them a little bit here where my brush had kind of messed it up. But there you go. When I got ready this morning, I just used bronzer for blush, so I'm going to add a little bit of bronzer to contour a little bit under my cheekbones. Blend that out a little bit. And some blush, because I didn't use blush. Like I said, I just used the bronzer as my blush. So I'm going to go, I have Sweet, so I'm going to go with Sweet. Just add some here on my cheeks. Okay. I didn't need to touch up my foundation, but I will put a little bit of the pressed powder on with a powder puff brush. And also that will help blend in my blush and bronzer. Okay, so almost done. I went this morning with just some Luxe lip gloss. Really, you know, pretty natural color. But we're going out, so let's add something different. Let me wipe this off. A little Kleenex on it. Another trick, I'm not sure I have told you. Where's it at? If you've used our eye primer, not the Glorious, but just the specific eye primer, you can put this on your lips and it will help your lip gloss or lipstick or whatever, you know, last a lot longer. So just another little trick for you. So I will put a little bit on my lips. Then, because we're going out, I'm going to go with the Stinkin' Rich lipstick. We still have more of a neutral eye, even though we made it a little bit bolder. So, did I even get the right one? I don't think I did. This is not Stinkin' Rich lipstick, so we'll go with, what's this one? Loaded. This is pretty too. So we'll just add this. It's a pretty pink. So there you go. Really quick, really easy to go from day to evening. And if you want to add more mascara, I didn't tell you that. You can add more if you want to. Like I said, I'd already put on 2 coats, so I'm just going to stick with that. So if you have any questions, just let me know.